Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Macaulay. On the program today, Inspector General of Police hints at use of new strategies in crime fighting across the country as Ogun Police Command dangles 5 million naira reward for information on kidnapped senator. Governor Willie Obiano meets representatives of Anambra West local government area, assures them of development and security. And PDP governors commend Governor Ayo Fayoshe's development strides as state government delivers more infrastructure to the people. Thank you so much for staying with us. The president, that is of Biya, has arrived in Nigeria on a two-day working visit. President Biya, accompanied by his wife, were received at the presidential villa by Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari and other top government functionaries, where he inspected the Presidential Guard of Honor. The two leaders have gone into closed-door bilateral meetings, and it's expected that the new agreements to be reached will strengthen existing ties between the two countries. The Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, has said security agencies will continue to implement new strategies to fight crime in the Niger Delta region and other parts of the country. Speaking in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, Mr. Arase said he is optimistic that with everyone involved, the nation's security will be strengthened.
Generally, these security challenges are new trends, and they are not just domesticated to Nigeria. They are also a global concern. But I can assure you that the security forces, we are working to ensure that we're able to halt this decline into a state of anarchy. Anyway, historically, the history of the Niger Delta. A huge proliferation of firearms, and that we have to really clean up. And if we are going to clean it up, then it involves collaboration between the people and also the law enforcement agency. It is not the law enforcement agency alone that has to get this thing done. The people too have to be involved in trying to ensure that the security concerns that we are facing across the length and breadth of the country is resolved. So I don't think it's enough to creates any anxiety. That's a period in every country. Usually have these challenges. It is a strategic approach of the security agencies that actually determine, the level to which we are handling the matter. And I can assure you that all the security agencies, we are putting our heads together to ensure that we are able to have a safe and secure environment for people to go about their lawful business.
The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase. Now to the southeastern region of the country, where Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano has assured the Igala-speaking community in Anambra West local government area of the state of his administration's commitment to develop the area. Governor Obiano gave the assurances during a courtesy visit by members of the community who came to table issues and the challenges affecting them.
A delegation from Olumbanasa, the Igala-speaking community, a minority group from Anambra West local government area of the state, meets with Governor Willie Obiano. They are here to interact with him on issues bordering on the community and also seek his intervention in areas such as transportation, health, agriculture, and education.
The local government was installed in 1996 as Anambra West local government as it is today. So deliberately the headquarters was cited at Insam by way of trying to placate we, the Igalas, who are complaining and who are marginalized. The whole idea was to bring government close to us so that we can enjoy the benefit of having the things that other people, what we call dividends of democracy. We want to say, Your Excellency, that right now, that local government is not functioning appropriately.
The governor tells them of the 11-kilometer road project ongoing at Mmiata Anam to Nzam, which is their headquarters, to solve the unsavory experience of travelers and the community on the road. He also explains his agenda in agriculture and other plans he has for residents.
We selected 2 schools in your area to upgrade for science. We bought a lot of science equipment, well made, and we selected 2 schools in the Gala-speaking area, 2 secondary schools in the Gala-speaking area, and upgraded them to that science, to be that much. And the Commissioner for Education will visit to make sure that if the school is not large enough, we'll quickly do a special building that will warehouse the science instruments and equipment.
The delegation from the community leaves feeling satisfied and gives assurance that they will support the governor at all times.
There's been another attack in Adeyi village in local government area of Nasarawa state. Although no human life was lost, about 83 cows were killed and many injured. The Nasarawa Police Public Relations Officer has confirmed the attack and appealed to the residents not to take the law into their own hands as investigations are going on.
This is Adeyi village, a riverine community in local development area of Nasarawa state. The residents here are mostly fishermen. The peaceful community, which shares boundary with Benue State, accommodates quite a number of foreigners, including herdsmen who reside here with their families. But that peace within the community has been disrupted by an attack. About 83 cows were killed and others injured. The residents believe it's a reprisal attack. The Director of Personnel Management of Local Development Area believes they were attacked because they were harboring the Fulanis.
We don't have anything. We are brothers. We don't have. It's because of the accommodation we have given a room to Fulani to stay. That is the genesis of our involving other tribes in these crashes.
He says the attack has affected fishing activities in the area.
We people of local, we no longer go for fishing. We no longer go for marketing. This Ashoma market which we used to go, you no longer go to Ashoma market, neither that of Mokodi, that of Udeni Magaje, and that of Bagana.
The owner of the cows gives an account of the incident.
Agato daga hayin Binoy. What it was said that these people, what it was suspecting that Agatu from Binoy side, that is the cross, and maybe they hide for nights, and after the cow go, now they attack the cow.
The police says investigations are run and the perpetrators will be prosecuted.
We are trying to emphasize the synergy that is already existing between us and the other sister security agencies, between us and the traditional institutions, between us and the leadership of the Fulanis, to see that this incident does not result to any crisis or any reprisal attack or anything of that sort, so anything of that nature. So,
although no life was lost in the attack and no property destroyed, residents are appealing to both Nasarawa and Benue state governments to take action before the issue escalates.
And also concerning security, if the assurance coming from the military is anything to go by, the occupation of the Sambisa forest by the Boko Haram sect will soon be history. Speaking on the ongoing major clearance operation in the forest, which is expected to track down all abducted people taken by the Boko Haram sect, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Olonishoki, says there is light at the end of the tunnel.
There are 5 little operations within that big operation. Rescue operation is also one of the operations, and everyone that have been adopted by the Boko Haram terrorists will be rescued in the operation, including, of course, the Chibok girls if they are there. That operation is actually to wipe out, to clear Sambisa, and that's Operation Crackdown. The operation is on course. Like I said, it's 5 days gone now. The little issues that are being encountered by the troops will be addressed, and so that the momentum of the operation can be sustained. And then we have some counter IED equipment that we have deployed, and other ingenious solutions that we will also put in place to ensure that the operation goes as planned. I want Nigerians to know that we are determined to wipe out the terrorists from our land, and from the Sambisa axis, we are really committed to ensuring that we clear them as soon as possible.
Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Alanishakin, you are watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, fighting crime in Benue State as the police line up 16 suspected criminals. Don't go away.